Hey, welcome to Fan for Racing Radio. I'm Fan for Racing Sharon, and joining me tonight is Sal Segala, and we are here for our Nashville review for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. After a huge disappointment from last week, Sal, Justin Allgaier prevailed in a dominating way at Nashville, and he won that second guitar for his second daughter.
Wow.
He said before the race he wanted to win another guitar because he had a guitar for his first daughter. He needed a second one for his other daughter.
Well, he got the second guitar. I mean, actually, every driver just wants a guitar. So,
I think it's
you
the
know,
best trophy in NASCAR.
I don't know. I think that and the Martinsville clock,
Yeah,
grandfather
you're right.
clock. But I
That's a good
mean,
one too.
what's nice about Nashville is that it doesn't matter if it's a super late model race, a pro late model race. They all get guitars all the way up and down the thing.
And they're
Martinsville,
all unique.
yeah, Martinsville only gives you it only goes for if they have the trucks, the Xfinity and Cup, and that's it. And then everyone else just all the other races that go there just get a regular trophy. But I think that's what makes Nashville. I see a lot of super late model drivers. Um, Jake Bowman won a pro late model race there. I was there that night,
Oh,
and
cool.
he got a guitar and he was up there strumming on it. And I mean, he didn't play anything. He was just like an
Just
air
messing
guitar.
around.
Yeah, messing around, but he got to take home a guitar.
Yeah,
I thought
that's
that
pretty
was
cool.
cool. Yeah, oh, it was.
Very, very cool. His dominant work in the race was indeed sweet music for his title hopes. For the second time in his career, the veteran Allgaier swept both in-race stages and went on to claim victory at the 1.33-mile concrete oval for his third win of this season. The reigning series champion had to hold off his 18-year-old rookie junior motorsports teammate, Connor Zillage. I'm just so impressed with him in the closing laps before ultimately driving his number 7 Chevrolet to the win by 1.289 seconds. The two had been separated by less than a half a second for much of the closing 20 laps before lap traffic helped Allgaier pull away to the longest green flag run, 48 laps in all. He led a race high 101 of the race's 188 laps. You'd be hard pressed to tell it was Zillage's first ever race at the concrete Nashville Oval. He earned points in both stages, had good pit stops, and moved up through the field and into the top 5 by lap 70. He led 18 laps, but his run out front was interrupted by a caution with 53 laps remaining. Allgaier took the lead in a 3-wide battle up front on the ensuing restart with 48 to go and never looked back. Haas Factory's team's Sam Mayer in the number 41 Ford finished third just in front of his teammate Sheldon Creed in the number 00 Ford, and in third, and Junior Motorsports Chevy, driven by last week's Cup Series race winner, Ross Chastain. Eric Almirola, Austin Hill, Jesse Love, and the rookie Carson Cavapo and Sammy Smith rounded out the top 10 finishers in that race. And I'll tell you, it was exciting. The fastest lap bonus goes to Justin Allgaier on lap 55 at 30.792. The race was 2 hours, 15 minutes, and 9 seconds long. And the average speed of the race was 111.006 miles per hour. There were 6 caution flags for 39 laps and 8 lead changes among 7 drivers. So a pretty exciting event, even though Justin Allgaier was pretty dominant. There were some exciting moments in this race. So,
Oh yeah, then the fact that they had actually they had 40 entries and 2 of them failed to qualify, which is good for the series because we're used to seeing right at the number or sometimes kind of shy. But other than that, I was looking while you were talking, I was looking up and down through the drivers, who came out and got to race in it.
Corey
And
Day was 11th. He
Yeah.
raced the double this weekend.
Oh yeah, that's right. We just talked about him in the truck series. But once again, congratulations to Justin on the win. Connor Zilic, of course, was the highest finishing rookie, finishing second. And this kid's got a lot of talent. I've seen him at the super late model level. And when he was making his way up through the we seen him last year in the ARCA,
He is so
kind of
impressive.
dominate. Yeah, he's really an impressive driver. Then to see Cup driver Ross Chastain come out. Of course, everybody wants that trophy. They all want the guitar.
Yep,
And
yep. You
Ross
know
came
what
out.
else I like about Connor Zilic, though? Is he's so level-headed. He seems older than his age.
Carson Quapple, who just raced an NSA race last week.
Mm-hmm.
This is in the middle of the week. He had to drop out. Him and his brother both are racing. Caden, and Carson both were racing last week. They just raced an NSA super late. They races that finished ninth. Then Sammy Smith in the 10th spot. Austin Hill continues to
Hang
you
in
know
there.
rack up his top 10 finishes. I guess he was always the one that everybody looked at, who would be the next star coming
Yep,
out of the Xfinity series. Sheldon Creed, having a lot better season than he's had, the last couple seasons in Xfinity, finishing fourth. Erica Almirola, Hawaii. I know
well,
Stewart
he's
Haas
racing for the
closed.
owner's points.
Yeah, I mean, I know we all know that when Stewart Haas closed, he was going to be out of a ride. Out, I don't know. I don't even know why they picked him up in the first place. I think he was one of Tony Stewart's favorites, but now he's back here at Xfinity, and then
Well, I do want to mention Daniel Dye did not pass his post-race inspection, so he was disqualified and ended up in last place. That's why you see him in that 38th place spot. So we'll have to wait and see if there's more coming for him. But he did have a post-race penalty that took him all the way back to last. He displaced Parker Retzlaff, who was in last place. He was out on lap 35 because of an accident. On lap 98, two drivers were taken out. And it was such a shame. Ryan Ellis and Christian Eckes were both having such good races, and they both were taken out with that incident. William Sawalich, another driver, he started on the pole, was running up front, but had an engine issue that took him out on lap 163. Dean Thompson, again, running well, but was finished with laps down. There were 19 cars finishing all 188 laps. The rest of the cars between the position of 20 and 33 all finished a lap or more down, Sal. So it's kind of unfortunate because some of those drivers were really having a good day before an accident took them out of the race. 19 drivers finished on the lead lap. So that was really good. Let's go ahead and anything else you want to mention before we move on?
oh no, that was it. Just the top 10.
Okay. Let's go ahead and move on then to the points report. Justin Allgaier is leading by 92 points over Austin Hill, but their stats line, Sal, it reads exactly the same. 3 wins, 6 stage wins, and 21 playoff points for both of those drivers.
Yeah, Justin Allgaier, Austin Hill, Sam Mayer in third with no wins. Jesse Love has a win. Connor Zilic has a win. And fifth, Sheldon Creed sitting in sixth. Uh, Carson Quapple in the seventh. But we got so far, Connor Zilic is leading the Rookie of the Year
Yeah, it's
by
going to be tight.
yeah, it's really tight. They're only 15 points, 15 away from each other. And then from there, then we go to eighth is Brandon Jones. Ninth is Jeb Burton. Brandon Jones has that one win. And then we go to 10th is Ryan Sieg. 11th is Harrison Burton. 12th is Nick Sanchez. And of course, we're going to see Nick Sanchez move up into one of them spots. He's in 12th right now. Actually, he's at the cut line.
Yeah,
Oh no, Sammy Smith.
Sammy Smith will move
Yeah,
up.
yeah. So then he'll end up bumping out Nick Sanchez will get bumped out.
Yeah. Yeah.
as the bottom driver. So basically, right now we're looking at Harrison Burton as the bubble driver.
Yeah.
Sammy would move up with the race winners, so it would push Nick Sanchez out,
Yep.
and then Harrison would be in that 12th spot. So Harrison would be in the bubble spot.
Yeah. Only because he doesn't have a win. Sammy Smith does have that win.
Yeah.
So, but there's a tie in here too, and some really close ones between Sheldon Creed and Carson Cavapel. There's just 1 point difference. And then you go down, Jeb Burton, and there, let's see, 1 point difference. And then Brandon Jones is just 1 point behind Carson Cavapel. So there's 2 points between sixth and eighth. And then Jeb Burton and Ryan Seeger tied at 218 back. So it's tight for sure.
Yeah, it is.
Anybody below the cut line you think could come up with a victory?
I don't see anybody. I mean, most of them be below the cut line. They're actually running the full series. There's only
Well, Christian Eckes, I think, as he gets more acclimated, I think he's going to start winning, and it's going to be sometime during the second half of the season.
yeah. I guess we could see what happens there, and but other than that, I don't really see any real threats down there.
Okay. Well, it's going to be fun to watch. 12 drivers move on to the playoffs in this one. They've got 4 races under their belt, so the countdown has begun for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. And I think for the Truck Series, there's just 6 races left.
Wow, we're getting close to the end already.
Yep, we're starting the countdown on the second half of the season. So these points are really going to have more significance as we get closer to the final race of the regular season. That will determine who are the drivers that move on into the playoffs. But do watch for more coming soon. Sal and I have completed the Truck Series and the Xfinity Series reviews. Up next is our Cup Series review. Another exciting race there. And then at 10 o'clock Eastern time tonight, Monday night, is our Hot Topics Sound Off. We're going to talk about rivalry, penalties, and a challenge tonight in some of our Hot Topics discussion. And Jay Huseman and Chris Crichton will be joining us for that discussion. And Sal, I know you're always welcome, but I know you've had a busy day and you're ready to wind down.
Yep, my day is winding down already.
Okay. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. We do appreciate it, and we hope you'll join us for our next video, which is our NASCAR Cup Series review. Take care, everybody.